Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Calgary Flames franchise here in NHL 19 on the PS4. I am your GM, Chris Snow, and we are the Calgary Flames that are in the conference finals. Holy crap. I don't know how we got here, but let's just check the Eastern Conference, even though I personally know who is in there. As you can see, it'll be us versus the St. Louis Blues, and it'll be the Washington reigning defending Capitals versus the Boston Bruins, who beat the Canadiens in the conference semifinals. The Blues swept the Jets, so this isn't going to be easy. Okay, so one thing to look at, as I do with every other if I can get to the screen correctly, is look at the lines for the St. Louis Blues. Now, they may be a little messed up. They may not be. I don't know. So, we are looking at Jaden Schwartz, O'Reilly, and Tarasenko as a first line. Yikes. That is strong. Yee. Second line is Robbie Fabry, Braden Shen, and David Perron. Also a really good second line. I could see that line giving us problems. I'm calling it now. Third line, Alexander Steen, the former Leaf Tyler Bozak, and Dmitry Yaskin. That's not a bad third line, I'm not going to lie. It could be better, like us. Fourth line, Barbashev, Klim Kostin, and Adam Musel. I don't really know any of those guys, so I'm going to say our fourth line is better. Checking out their defense. Yikes. Parayko and Petey Bird, Pietrangelo. I can't speak. Lovely. That's a really good defensive pair right there. 6'6", 230 and 6'3", 210. I could see them giving us problems. Edmondson and Jordan Schmaltz, not a bad second. And Vince Dunn and Jake Wallman, not too bad. Looking at their goaltenders is obviously Jake Allen. And if we get to him, Jordan Binnington. As much as I don't trust Jake Allen, I have that random feeling. Their random scratch people are DJ Zeppi, Olofsson, and Pukalainen. So, that's their guys. And we obviously know our guys. Panarin, Monahan, Goudreau. Yeah. I think our first line outdoes theirs. The second line for now is Lindholm, Backlund, and coming back from injury is Morgan Klimchuk, so yay. Third line of Lazar, Donato, and DSP. Honestly, that's a strong third line. It has been all year. Sammy Bennett, Jankowski, and Dylan Dubé, who's come on strong at the end of the season. There it is. Hey, there's the career stats. He came on strong at the end of the year. In 6 games he played, he got 3 points, which isn't too bad. And in the playoffs, he's gotten 5 points in 10 games. So I could see him stepping up, getting a crucial goal in these conference finals. Defense. Hannafin and Brody, honestly, I think they have a better first and third, but we have a better second. But Brody and Hannafin, I don't think they're that bad. TJ Brody in the playoffs, 4 games, 10 points, not bad. Noah, 3 points in 10 games and 8 penalty minutes, could be a lot better. Second is Travis Sanheim, who so far in the playoffs has mustered the same amount of points as our first defensive pair. Yikes. And Travis Hamonic is his partner, who 2 points, not bad for a second defensive pair. Third is the veteran Nicky Cromwell, 1 point, 10 games. I'm not really surprised with him. Next guy, Rasmus Anderson. He's the future. Him and Hannafin, I believe, are the future 1-2 defensemen. I think we're good. They have a better third, but we have a better overall. John Gillies has stepped it up this season. I don't know how. You see last year's stats, he was only 7-18. How he managed to go to a 28-23 with 2 overtime loss record this year is kind of amazing. Playoffs, he's obviously won all 8 games and only dropped 2 of them with a .938 save percentage. I can't complain about him. Eddie Lack, he's played one. Oh, we actually do have another. What? Hello? He's got the loss, but
he's got a 1.0 save percentage? Hello?
Did he come in relief and still get the loss? I don't know. Honestly, I think our guys can handle it. I totally forgot to check our scratch guys. Scratch guys. Yeah, unfortunately, Kachuk's still injured, and he would have been second line regardless. But we still have Pavel Koltyakin, who didn't do too bad. He didn't get a negative, so that's positive. Cesarnik and Michael Stone as our basically default scratchers. So, let me know down in the comments right now. Pause the video. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, with all that fun stuff, blah, 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 blah. Anywho, so, I'm going to sim the day. Let me know now. Oh, hello. Never mind. Matty Tkachuk has returned to the lineup. This is excellent news. Which means, if I'm not mistaken, Koltyakin can go down. Perfect. So, while I'm editing the lines, you can either pause the video or do whatever you want. Let me know who's going to win this series and who we're going to face in the other series. So, after I get a drink of water, let's get the simulation done. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to do 1 game at a time or go 2 games and then... Let's go 2 games. And then slow sim from there. So, game 1, loss. Not good. Game 2, have fun in Stockton. Rasmus Anderson has been injured with an injured wrist. Yikes. His return is, I believe, next week. So, yikes. For now, it'll be Stoner coming in, substituting all lines. Thank you very much. 5-2 win. Okay, so coming to Calgary, we've got a 2-2 or a 1-1 draw so far. Game 3, 6-2 loss. Not good. Down 2-1. Game 4. I do not care about the draft class right now. Rasmus Anderson's available to play in the next game. Very, very good. Let me just add him in because I would trust him more than Stone. There we go. Hanifin has a concussion and will be returning in 2 weeks. Ugh, not good. We are down 3-1. Yikes. I can see why St. Louis is good. 4 goals, 6 goals, 3 goals. Us, 2, 5, 2, 0. Yikes. Okay, so here we are. Ooh. Okay, it'll be a slow sim for this game. Will we be out in 5 games? Will we continue on? Let's find out. So let's go 8-time simulation. And Johnny Gaudreau's already got us on the board in the first period. I'm going to sim the period. And Vinny Gunn got them on the board. At the 1, tied at 1. Shots were down 11-9. Second period, 2-2. Yaskin and Backlund. Oh, boy. Okay, so. Third period, we're still down by 2 shots. We got this, boys. Come on. Panarin, Gaudreau, somebody step up. Braden Shen. 3-2 St. Louis. 10 minutes left. No, God. We had a great run, and then we're going to blow it in St. Louis. Oh, my God. Yes! Ryan Donato! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ryan Donato, 2:39 left in the third period. I'm assuming from a one-time position. The pickup, the third line comes through. So we are going to overtime. Game 5 in St. Louis. We're still getting outshot. Panarin, Gaudreau, Monahan, first, second line, whatever. Step it up, guys. Overtime. Let's go, boys. St. Louis wins, and they are going to the Stanley Cup. Barbashev, their fourth line. I knew it was going to kill us somehow. On John Gillies. Oh my god. That is disappointing. Outshot 34-26. We didn't even get a shot in the overtime period. Face-offs, we still lost. Oh, boys, that sucks. Oh, that blows. And it's going to be Washington versus St. Louis in the Stanley Cup final. So, let's just sim to see who wins. The Washington Capitals have retained the Stanley Cup. And the Calder Cup champions are the Utica Comets. Congratulations to both. That is heartbreak. The new salary cap going into next season, maximum rookie is .925, minimum is .7. Minimum salary cap is $64,175, maximum's $84,875, and maximum player per year $16,975. That is disappointing. That sucks, boys. So yes, the Washington Capitals beat the St. Louis Blues 4-1 after beating the Bruins 4-1 in the conference finals. Oof. This one hurts. Ugh. So, Stanley Cup champions, Washington Capitals. President's Trophy goes to Alyssa's Penguins. Congratulations. Clarence S. Campbell is the Blues. Prince of Wales is the Washington Capitals, obviously. Player awards. Art Ross goes to Tarasenko. Hart goes to Tarasenko. Norris to Carlson. Lady Bing to Tarasenko. Calder to Colin White. Really? Okay. Conn Smythe to Braden Holtby. Of course it would be. Vezina to Hellebuck. Okay, that's different. William M. Jennings to Carey Price. Ew. Bill Masterson to Danny to Kaiser, of all people. Okay. Frank J. Selke. The Andre Kopitar Award, apparently every other year, as you notice on the bottom left. Tarasenko with the Ted Lindsay, and Ovechkin with the Maurice Richard, and he gets drunk with the cup once more. So, that is going to end it for this episode. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done this year. We made it to conference finals, which I'm extremely happy about with this team. Up next is the off-season. Okay, so, before I end the video, I will show you the quote-unquote pending free agents. Now, these are guys that are going to be free agents unless they sign, obviously. So let's just take a look at the unrestricteds real quick, and 2 names already pop out. Well, 4 names already pop out. Peter Allen, Peter Angelo, Taylor Hall, Backstrom, and Yossi. Going down the line, you'll see people like Jake Muzzin, Krug, Granlund, Carlson, Dadonov, blah, 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 blah. Goalie, unrestricted, coming up is Braden Holtby, the back-to-back Stanley Cup champion. As you can tell, he had a really good season. 39-22-3. In the playoffs, he went 16-5. My God. That's just unrestricted. Restricted free agents, however, Matt Murray, Vasilevsky, UC Saros of all people. Hello. Barzal, Galchenyuk, Dubois, Larson, Heeshire, Max Domi, Vetrano, Eriksson Ek, Barbashev, which I don't think would be a bad option. Kasperi Kapanen even. The rookie, the Calder Cup winner, Colin White, Sprong, Grizzlick. There's a bunch of good people upcoming if they don't sign. Now, our only problem, let's just take a look at who we got coming up. This way I can look at everybody who's expiring, not just the AHL or NHL. Pollock, Philippe Myers, okay, that I'm going to have to re-sign because he was really good. Manjapane, Klimchuk, Bennett, Robinson, Quinn, Cesarnik. Cromwell, I think I'm going to let go. I'm probably going to look for another third defensive pair guy. Any goalies expiring? Tyler Parsons, you did pretty well in the AHL. You just kind of shit to bet in the playoffs. I'll re-sign you in a heartbeat. Eddie Lack. Eddie Lack, I don't think would be a bad backup. 9-4-2. I don't think he's a bad backup. I will probably re-sign him. Because if you look at the bottom left, if I'm smart, I'll remember to zoom in. We have a cap space right now of $11 million. Eddie Lack, let's just say that's another million. Parsons is $1 million, so that's, okay, maybe 9. Brody will want a couple mil. Stone will want a couple mil. Okay, so this may be a little fun to play with. Maybe we can work on some trades in the offseason. But with that being said, I am sorry that I couldn't bring you a Stanley Cup this year. But honestly, going forward, I think we've got a good team that can compete again next year. So, I'm sorry to end the season this way, but we've got a lot to look forward to again. We signed Panarin last year. Who's going to be our big money free agent signing this year? Let me know what kind of people you would think would work well in this team. Like, either realistically, non-realistically, whatever you want to think, like any trades or anything like that, blah, 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 blah. Anywho. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn the bell on for any videos I upload or anything like that, blah, 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 blah. You all know the drill. Hope you have a great day, guys, or weekend, whenever you see this. Have a great one, guys.